Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Ramadhani, and I will giving the overview presentation on the evolution of tall building in construction. Over the past century, the design and construction of tall building has undergone significant change. From the early days of simple functional structure to the highly sustainable and environmentally friendly building of today, the development of tall building is part of innovation and adaptation to changing needs and preferences. Tall building tells the development from the earliest time to nowadays. If we're gonna see from this graph that in the 2050 our population will explode. So the encouragement, the engagement from the climate safety and the people create the evolution of tall building itself. You can see here they keep evolve from the simple one to the modernist one to the ornamented one and to the environment. Let's start the first one. So the first one is the earlier tall building. So the earlier tall building were designed with a simple rectangular shape and steel frame construction was introduced. The building of this era were tall and narrow with little ornamentation were primarily used for the office space. The focus was on functionality and efficiency and building of this era often feature grand and friendly, large open space and ordered details such as columns and molding. And the second one is the from 1819 to the 1920s, tall building continued to evolve with a focus on the efficient of use of the space and material. The design was simple and rectangular with a grid-like faces, a large open floor. The buildings were designed to be sleek and adorned, functional, and were primarily used for office space. This period marked the shift towards influence the modernist architects and designers who sought to break away from the structure, traditional architectural style and embrace the new form, material, and technology. When we look at the third one, this is the modernist tall building. So it looks minimalist and functional approach. The rectangular shape with a flat roof, large glass window, and minimal ornamentation became the norm. The building itself were tall, multiple floor, and designed to be sleek with a clean line and a focus on technology and innovation. Usually, when you see this third pattern, so we're gonna compare that mostly they're using as the office space. When we look at the ornamented, we keep in mind that this as the postmodernist type. So they keep the modernist architectural style in mind in their pattern. But the thing is, they more eclectic. They try to mix the traditional and the modern elements and focus on their aesthetic appearance. We designed there are color, multiple floor, and the mixed traditional modern aesthetic elements. They were designed to be versatile, serving the variety of uses, including office, retail, and residential space. And the fifth one, we have the high-tech building. From the name, I think it's pretty clear that they introduced the high-tech design and advanced technologies. So in this era, technologically advanced and innovative for sure with a complex and sophisticated design that incorporated advanced technology to focus on energy efficiency and environmental responsibility approachment were introduced also. The buildings were designed with the highly sustainable and using the power of the office space. And nowadays, we're facing many environmental problems. So now we try to develop the sustainable tall building. So the focus is like our responsibility to the environment, our sustainability responsibility. So they focus on some carbon footprint of the building, the renewable energy source, the grid space, using the photovoltaic cells, and other environmentally material building materials that we try to introduce on our skyscrapers. But we sustain based on the sustainable name. We try to make this building as the not just on the office space. That's not essential, but as the place everything that we're gonna do in there. So it don't have the limitation on their functionality because then now we try to integrate it this building and sustainability consideration. When we talking about this, the evolution of tall building itself have the story of innovation and adaptation to change the needs and the preferences. We know from the earlier one is the simple one, and try to develop the functional structure. And nowadays is the highly sustainable and environmentally friendly building of today. The development of tall building has been driven by advanced technology and changing the aesthetic preferences on life of humans, and a growing focus on environmental approach make air evolve as climate evolves also. So that's it. Thank you for your attention.